Hi guys, it is coming up on the end of December, which means I have a fun, exciting January calendar for you guys. I have planned out all the things for your January, plus gave you some like tips and tricks to throw in a little bit of like your own personality into your own things, created the graphics, done all the things for you, and I'm super, super excited to share it with you as always. To start off for January, your calendar looks pretty much the same, but I added in like some extra goodies this time. I added in like a little decoder at the bottom so you can understand my color coding language that I love and that all of these calendars are in, but just so you guys have like a better idea of why things are the color they are and what they look like up here. For starters, it is a new year, y'all. It is a new year. January starts a brand new year, which means new goals, new ideas, and a new start, right? It means we're starting over fresh. Everyone starts this month at 0. Everyone is equivalent. You get to make this year and this month whatever you want it to be. So I really wanted you guys to focus on goal setting and a couple of other things this month. So I've implemented some tools for that. But as always, this is an outline for things that you can add to your VIP group or social media in addition to the schedule posts that you are already going to have. The whole idea is that you set goals, you make a plan, you follow through, and you repeat. You do this every single month. It becomes habit. It is how you keep your business rolling. And if you do nothing else, so if you're watching this and you decide you don't want to take away anything from it, make sure that you go into your VIP group right now and have at least 2 posts scheduled for every single day. If you don't know how to schedule posts, there's different steps in the team pages to help you with that, but make sure you have at least 2 posts scheduled every single day. They can be memes, sexual health tips, funnies, algorithm boosters, anything you decide to put in there, but make sure those are already scheduled in there so that you don't have to think about it. And if something happens in your life and you're busy and you can't get things done, you don't have to worry about going there and scheduling something. Your business is going to keep running itself. People are still going to see your face and still see your presence in your VIP group, right? But this month, like I said, I really wanted to focus on goal setting with you guys, and then also just kind of outlining what consistency will look like over the month of January and then throughout the year. So I actually created a couple of tools like templates for you guys for that purpose. This first one, it just says make a plan on the side. You're gonna have access to this. This is like what I typically do daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly, right? So if you sit down right now at some point before January or in the beginning of January and you plan out what your year is going to look like, you are better prepared when it becomes April and it's time for World Conference, or when it becomes May and you need to start thinking about like your June, July flash sale type stuff, right? Like if you plan out the months a little bit ahead of time, you don't have to do everything, right? But have a little bit of a plan in place, you're going to feel better and more prepared. Weekly, I like to set days that I do specific tasks. That helps me to stay on track and make sure that I get each task done. Sometimes these have to be changed, and I would say take this template and make it your own. Make it what works for you, but don't skip steps. Make sure that you're checking your emails every day and checking social media messages. Make sure that you're checking your back office so you're not missing things. I'm not going to say I do that every day. Sometimes I miss it, right? But think about it and try and do it. Make sure you're posting to your personal page and other social media platforms outside of Facebook, because that's going to become a more prevalent thing where we're not using Facebook all the time. Post something to the team page, check off your daily task, have a to-do list and create a new to-do list for each day. I like a running to-do list. Everybody does to-do lists differently, but I like a running to-do list. And every morning when I get up, if I'm working that day, and you don't have to work every day, you're choosing your schedule. If I'm working that day, I check boxes off and try and get things done on that to-do list that day. Whatever I don't get done moves on to the next day, and I add a few tasks to the next day too, right? I just have a running to-do list of things that I need to get done. And I keep the most important tasks, the ones that are time sensitive or whatever, at the top. So do the same thing. Make new connections every day, right? So every single day, make yourself 5 new connections, whether it be reaching out to people on Facebook, whether it be you run into the convenience store and you see a cute girl and you tell her she got a cute shirt and you hand her her business card. Like whatever it is you got to do, make new connections every single day. The connections are everything. It is a numbers game. The more people that you have to reach out to, the more people that you are connected to, the more successful your business is going to be. That's just how it works. Send birthday messages. I'm horrible at this one. I can be honest, you guys. I suck at this. It is why I need an assistant in my life. I do not do this, but try and do it. Put it on your to-do list. If you sent 10 people on your Facebook tells you when it's somebody's birthday, just a hi, happy birthday message. They're going to be so thankful. It's going to connect you to them. There's so many different benefits to doing this. And that being said, every month you could plan a birthday bash. You could plan some kind of birthday party. There's tons of tips for that in both of the team pages. So take a look at those and think through that too. Weekly, reviewing past week and setting new week goals. I think this is super important to make sure that every week you have a particular goal in mind. Like this week, I want to relax. That's my goal. My goal is to take a break, right? That's fine, right? But make sure you set that goal for yourself, that standard for yourself, because for some people like myself, it's hard to do that. So having a goal for like a week to like take off the week and just relax is important. Maybe you set the goal for $1,000 in a week. Maybe you set the goal that you get a order every single day of the week. Whatever the case may be, set those goals and then review the past week. How did you do on those goals? It's okay because you're keeping them to yourself, right? It's okay if you didn't succeed at them, but how could you change them? What things could you do better? On Mondays, team training, VIP group content. I put this up here just for you guys to think about it. On Monday, if you have your own team, what can you offer your teams? Like make Monday about your team. Just kind of focus on your team on Mondays. And then anything in your VIP group, maybe Mondays is the day that you sit down and schedule out a week worth of posts, whatever the case may be. Reach out to booking leads on Tuesdays and you check in with leaders, go live. So I made sure I put go live on Tuesdays and Saturdays because that falls into this calendar that we're going to look at. So you're going to be going live every Tuesday, every Saturday. You guys already know it. It's on here from last time and we'll talk about it. Wednesdays, you're going to work with your current hostesses and work with new recruits. So just reaching out to different people. Thursdays, reaching out to recruit leads, trying to find new recruits. By recruits, I mean new team members and new partners. Follow up with customers and clients, sales and events. Friday is always follow-up Friday. If you're not doing it, you're missing out on money and you're missing out on client connections. You are missing out on success. So Fridays are always follow-up Fridays for me. If Fridays don't work for you, Friday's your busiest day in life, make another day your follow-up day, but have a follow-up day. And then Saturday is the go live day. Again, share something Saturday. So those are just small tasks to make sure that you complete each day of the week. Every week, that consistency is super important. Monthly, this is a list of tasks that I do monthly for my own personal business. So I plan out the next month. You guys know I do that because I do it for you. While I'm planning out y'all's month, I'm also planning out mine. I don't do everything the exact same from these calendars in my group. So I plan out my own ideas and whatnot and visions for the following month, hoping that one day I can get ahead like 2 months. Like that's my goal, just be ahead 2 months. And then schedule out VIP group posts. I do that every single month. If I do it for 2 months at a time, I don't have to do it every single month. I can do it once and then do it again in 2 months. But typically I touch that every single month. Review the next month's like specials and holidays. Think about plans for next month. That's going to be important at the end of this month because next month is love month. So we want to make sure we're going into the next month with a lot of plans and a lot of ideas about how to make money over Valentine's Day because it is our selling season, okay? Track your income and expenses. The more money you make, the more important this is going to be because taxes. Run your team reports. If you have a team, you want to make sure that you're focusing on what your team is doing, looking at their goals, trying to reach out to them and make them feel good about their goals, help them with their goals. So if you are a leader that is listening to this, put that on your to-do list for every single month. I have 2 dates of the month in which I do that for sure. Do it on other days as well, but I try and make sure I do it on at least those 2 days, and that's marked in my calendar, color-coded in case y'all are wondering. Reach out to the next month's hostesses. So towards the end of every single month, I start calling. I did this today, actually. I start calling next month's hostesses on the phone, actually talking to them and saying like, hey, your party's coming up. Are you ready? What things do you need from me, etc. That's in addition to the other hostess coaching that I do. And then the yearly schedule is just kind of set out here for you guys. These are the things I think about throughout the year, various holiday seasons and things that work for us. They're there for you. You can adjust and change however you want. Again, this is just like a template for you to start thinking about what you want your month to look like, what you want your year to look like, and what goals you're going to be setting for yourself. When we talk about goal setting, make sure that the goals, there's a whole video on setting goals in this toolbox. So go back and watch that if you'd like. But I'm also going to include a sheet for you guys with 3 separate goals. These can be long-term, short-term, weekly. These can be long-term and 2 short-term. It can be whatever you want, but 3 separate goals. And I'm going to have you like actually write out the goals. why you have that goal, what steps you're going to take when you're going to start that goal, and what the deadline is. You want it to be measurable. So whatever the goal is, make sure it's a number, make sure that it's something you can measure and account for. And then blockers being things that are like standing in the way of the goal, right? So if you actually write it out, you're going to see that it makes a huge difference. So I'm going to share that template with you guys. Created both of these just to kind of get you started thinking about goal setting and planning for the year. Please take advantage of these. They were not easy to make. I spent a lot of time doing them, and I did that for you guys. Seriously, I want you to start this year off right and know that you can have a plan. You can follow through with that plan. If that plan doesn't follow through completely, it's okay. But if you write it down, you're more likely to get it done. So if you're not already thinking about what the whole year is going to look like, you should be, okay? So that's a little bit of that just to start off with. Let's get back to the super fun calendar. So as always, as you guys are looking at this calendar, you are going to see our normal days that are always up here. We are keeping Self-Care Sunday. That is a post that you're going to put up. You can schedule. We are keeping Talk About It Tuesday. That is your live video. You're going to go live and talk about something. It could be whatever you want. And these are just names that I use to help you guys understand the dates. You can name them whatever you want. My Talk About It Tuesday in my group is called Let's Talk Tuesday. It is a sexual health day. Your Talk About It Tuesday might be Talk About Toys Tuesday. It doesn't matter what it is, but go live every Tuesday in your group. Keep consistency. And Tuesdays don't work for you. Pick another day. Share something Saturday. We're keeping that. This or that Thursday, that's just a post that's going to go up. The idea is that if you do those 4 generic days every single week, there's consistency in your group and people know what to look for and know what to expect in your group in general. This month, we are focusing on personal performance. I'm going to make sure that outline is attached for you guys. There's a color code again at the bottom of the calendar just to help you understand how things are going. And let's get started so you guys can see what all fun I have created for the month of January. Who's ready? I'm ready. So January 1st, it's New Year's. Make sure you are posting something about New Year's, right? Like make sure you're saying something to your group about New Year's, obviously, but then go live. Talk to your group about the upcoming month, the upcoming year, all the things that you are excited about happening that are going to be happening in the group, all the things you have planned for this month. Whatever you take away from this calendar, make sure you're mentioning it during that live. Write down a few things so you don't forget to talk about it. Go live and get your group excited about what the month's going to look like. You should be doing this every single month just to give them an idea, give them a little sneak peek. The people who watch the live video will have more of an idea of what's happening in the group than people who don't. It's a fun way to go live and get them talking. It also falls on Saturday, so you kind of get out of doing more than that. Like you can just do that one live on Saturday. You're welcome. So then January 2nd, I put in here on big red letters, it is a to-do, it is a task, book parties. Book parties. That is what I want you guys to focus on the start of January and throughout January, because parties are life. Parties are your business, okay? The more parties you have on a book, the more parties you can get on a book. On the books, it is super important that you are booking parties. Parties mean new business, they mean new clients, they mean new leads, whether they are virtual parties or in-home parties. It is so important that you have some kind of party on the books. It is your income. You party for a living, okay? It's also Self-Care Sunday, so take care of yourself. I'm not just gonna like throw out there, book a party and not give you guys any ideas about how to do that. So I did share with you, or will be sharing with you, the heart massager post idea. This is where you're going to start it. So on the 2nd, you're going to go ahead and post it. These are the steps, and they're going to be shared with you in a Google document so you can go and read them. You can copy and paste the verbiage and the wording and whatnot so that you don't have to put too much work into it. The images are there. You're going to literally be posting an image of a heart massager being like, I'm giving one of these away, super excited, who wants in? You're going to do this on your personal page, okay? You're going to let that collect comments, and you're going to comment on those comments. Keep the algorithms going. You are going to pick a date for the giveaway, and the day before that giveaway, you are going to comment on that original post that you put on your personal page and tell them to get into your VIP group, because that's where the giveaway is happening. And then you're going to post about the giveaway in your VIP group, so you're going to get even more people commenting on that. You're going to be commenting back to their comment. That's the way it works. You want to make sure anyone who doesn't get in your VIP group, you message them to get them into your VIP group. And then finally, you are going to go live. So this is like a 3, 4, 5 day, it's up to you. long process where you're collecting comments, getting people excited about this live and this giveaway, right? So you're going to see on the calendar that this process is happening over a series of days. It's down at the bottom in tiny letters, but it's there to remind you to keep up with your heart massager posts. Finally, you'll go live, you'll give away a heart massager, the winner will be all excited, but the real magic comes in steps 6 and 7. Step 6, you encourage the winner to book a party with you because she's not going to get the heart massager, but instead the heart throb. She books a party with you. That's one party. Yay, we booked a party. If that's the only party you book, yay, you booked a party. However, the real magic is when you message the losers. Every single loser you're going to message and be like, oh, dang, girl, I really want you to get that heart massager. You can get one. You can get one when you have a party with me. And make sure you're using the verbiage that's in the Google document. It is tried, it is true, and it works. It works, okay? This is literally how I got my first parties 2 years ago, okay? And I still use it to this day. So this is going to be shared with you guys in a Google document for you to use and to book parties. And I marked it on the calendar through the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. And then with the 6th being your live. If that day doesn't work for you, that's fine. You can adjust your schedule to whatever does work for you, but make sure you're following the steps throughout those days. And then on the 7th, that's where you're going to send those messages and really get parties booked. And all the steps are there for you and talked about. The next day on the 3rd, you see in big blue letters, it says start promoting Elvis trivia. That's right. So the 8th is actually Elvis Presley's birthday. I'm obsessed with Elvis Presley. Have tons of different memorabilia and music and all the things. I love Elvis. My grandmother loved Elvis. My mother loved Elvis. Like, it is a thing. I'm sure there are tons of people in your group who also love Elvis. If you hate Elvis, like, keep scrolling. You don't have to listen to this. But if you like him at all, put this in your group. It's going to be so much fun. Even if you don't like him, like, even if you don't know a damn thing about him, put it in your group. It's going to be so much fun. Trust me. So what I did is I created a trivia for you guys to play, and then we're going to have bundles, and I'm going to show you all that. But for this day, you're going to start promoting it. So I created some flyers for you guys to start promoting that. It is scheduled for me personally on January the 8th at 8:30. I kept that a white box so that if that time, I recommend that date because that's his birthday, but that date time doesn't work for you, you change it and you make it work for you. But you'll have the image so that you can use it in your group, and you can change it to whatever date and time works for you. I always try and make it white so you guys can change it if you want to. The next day, you're going to see Live Alive in big gold letters. Gold letters means something to do with corporate or the team, just so you guys know. That is like what we're going with for gold. You'll also see at the bottom the heart massager post is continued because you have steps that you have to do, right? But the Live Alive is happening on the 4th at 9 o'clock. Make sure you tune into this. It's going to be super fun. I know personally the team, I will have like a Zoom up. We can watch it together, all the things. So June the 4th, 9 p.m. January the 4th, 9 p.m. It's going to be super exciting. New year, new start, all kinds of new stuff. And they're going to also be talking about the launch of our new 21-day product. And what I will say to that is I have an outline of like how to launch that product if anyone's interested in it. I did not include it in this calendar because everyone's going to do it differently. And I feel like it is a process in itself. So if that is something that you're interested in, want my help with it, they're going to be helping you with it on this January 4th Live Alive show in general. But if there's something you need help with, or if you want those steps, please reach out. I don't mind giving them to you. I'm excited about the 21-day ordeal, and I hope that you are too. It's going to be fun to be able to share it with our clients, right? So the next day on the calendar, you're going to see Elvis algorithm. You're actually going to see that for the 5th and the 6th. The reason for that is I've created more than one. The idea is that you post that algorithm booster and you post something to let them know that Elvis trivia is happening. I also recommend creating an event in your group because you can actually invite everyone in the group to that event, and it shows up in their news feed or in their notifications that they've been invited to an event. So make sure that you're doing that. These are the algorithm boosters that I created for the upcoming Kinky King trivia. Right now, you are not talking to them about bundles, okay? You are just telling them y'all gonna play trivia and it is gonna be fun. Get them in there. Prizes to be won. Come on, let's play trivia. Let's go. These are the bundles that the algorithm boosters that I created for you guys for that purpose. Next on there, you're going to see heart massager messages. This is the day that I would, if you went live on the 6th, I would be sending messages about the heart massager giveaway. You can also send them directly after you're live. If you went live on the 7th, you could send them then. It's totally up to you. But just to get you like staying consistent with that heart massager post and idea, by the 7th, you'll have parties booked and it's going to be fun, okay? So just do it. Trust me, it works. The 8th is Share Something Saturday. Who's excited? So it's also Elf Trivia. You get away with not going live twice, again, unless you want to, because you're going to be going live for Elf Trivia. My bad. So the next day is Saturday, Share Something Saturday. You get away with not going live twice again because you're going to be going live for Elf Trivia. It's going to be fun. This is kind of what it's going to look like. At the top up there is the first page of Elf Trivia. The Elf Trivia file is like 70 pages long, so I didn't put them all up here obviously, but you will have access to that entire file via link. You can download it, make your own copy, and you can actually put it behind you while you go live for the trivia, or you can have it in front of you. That way you know all the questions and the answers and so on and so forth. And then these are just a few of, I think I did 17 or 20 bundles, just a few of the bundles that I created. So as soon as you get done with Elf Trivia, okay, you're going to have fun with Elf Trivia. There's going to be tons of people commenting. Your algorithms are going to be really, really high. As soon as you get done, you're going to post these bundles. And the very last slide of the Kinky King Trivia says don't miss out on the bundles. So they're going to be looking for them anyways, and you're going to tell them about it at the end of Elf Trivia, and then you're going to post them. So every single person who just played Elf Trivia with you is going to see those bundles. No matter what time it is, post it right then. They will see it, and if they don't, they'll see it the next day. So just keep going with the bundles, posting those and making some moolah. It's going to be so much fun. The Elf Trivia is exciting. It's a little naughty, but it's also really, really cool. The next 2 days look pretty blank, you guys. They look pretty blank, and that's on purpose. You're going to be following up with people from your bundle packaging, but also, like, it's Self-Care Sunday. Take a damn break, okay? Relax, do whatever you need to do. I made sure that a few of the days in the calendar were empty because I did that on my own calendar. I don't know about you guys, but I work all the time. So I tried really hard as like part of my New Year's plans and thoughts and whatnot. I tried really hard to make sure that I gave myself permission to take some days off, right? So I'm doing the same for you guys. The 9th and the 10th don't have a thing on them, but we're getting right back to it on Tuesday. It's Talk About It Tuesday. You're going to have to go live. So I gave you a suggestion about what to talk about when you go live on Tuesday. It is National Shop Travel Day. So I created a post for that. Looks like this: Pure Romance Travel must-haves. These are just a few of them. There are tons of them. So think about our wipes, think about our roll-ons, think about our sun lotion. Like, there are so many different things that you could suggest for traveling. So go live and talk about what things you typically take with you when you travel. A lot of people are traveling after the holidays. It's a great idea just to go live and talk about it. And it's a national holiday, so, you know, why not? Just saying. All right, the next day says Grow Your Group Giveaway. The idea here is that you get people into your group. Everything that I do on the calendar is like thought out, okay? I think about what I'm doing. This group like giveaway and growing your group is very intentional in that you're going to have a popcorn party coming up. We're going to talk about it. And then Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and that is one of our biggest selling seasons. So I'm trying to make sure that throughout the month of January, you're consistently adding people to your group. I'm going to be doing the same in mine, and then continue that throughout, because every time you add more people to your group, you're expanding your network and people that you can reach out to when it comes to things like sales. You don't want to seem salesy in your group, but you always want to make sure that you're consistently adding people and growing your audience. So I'm giving you guys a couple of suggestions on how to do that. These are not flyers made specifically for you. However, you could 100% use the invite 50 friends comment down below one. The one at the top, you could use too if you have a womanizer on hand, but this is basically just an outline for you guys as like different ways that you could do grow your group giveaways. Okay, so you can either set a goal and let them know your goal, and we hit that goal, this is what we're getting. Or you can invite them, get them to invite a little bit at a time, and every person get rewarded for inviting. Or you can do both, a mix of both. It's totally up to you, but really focus on that Wednesday. The next day I'm super excited about, you're gonna grow your group, and then you are gonna book some more parties, okay? So the next day is the 13th. It is National Rubber Ducky Day, and so you're gonna share a pick a duck post that I created. This is what it looks like, and it is so cute. I freaking love this thing. So basically they're just gonna pick a duck, and then they're gonna get a prize. The prize is gonna be a message from you. Your message is gonna say something along the lines of, and I wrote out a sample message for you guys that'll be shared, but it's gonna say something along the lines of, hey girl, you picked the Dr. Ducky. I love this one because you get one of our best selling products, our heart massager, when you hold a party with me, a fun, free girls night with me before the end of February. What do you think? Like, what day, right? So I have the verbiage written out for you guys. I will share it with you. It's gonna be the same no matter which ducky they pick, okay? It's gonna be the same. So every single ducky they pick, oh my god, girl, you picked the yeehaw ducky. Yes, ma'am. And you're gonna send them the same message. It's even cooler if you send it in voice message. I'm just saying. But I wrote the words out for you in case you need it. So I'll make sure that you guys have it. And that thing's stinking cute. So excited. All right, the next day is the 14th. It is Friday. It is a follow-up day. So you're going to make sure you're sending messages, following up with the people who you messaged about the pick a duck stuff, all the things. The next day is Share Something Saturday. I put on here in big letters, lingerie live. My suggestion for this day is that you do a lingerie live. That can be you in the lingerie, modeling it. They get a lot of hype. Those live videos get a lot of stuff. But if you heard me say that and was like, girl, bye. I get it. It's fine. I was nervous to do mine too. It turned out great. They were super encouraging. It was wonderful. I made a lot of money. I sold a lot of lingerie. But I get it if you're nervous to do that. I recommend just holding the lingerie up and showing it if you have it on hand. If you don't have it on hand at all, that's okay too. You can share images or pictures, and you can hold up the pictures, print out pictures of real people in the lingerie, show them the different pieces, and just talk about why some of them are your favorites. Go live and talk about lingerie that day. Just my suggestion, because those lingerie lives get a lot of traction. And the next day, you're going to be, that same night or evening, you're going to be starting to promote your popcorn party. What's a popcorn party? If you've been with me for a little while, you kind of know what prize parties are. A popcorn prize party is no different. I think it would be super cute if you pick up one of those small, like popcorn style buckets. I know they have them at the Dollar Tree, literally with the red and white lines on them. They're just really cute. And then you printed out pieces of popcorn. Okay, you print out a piece of popcorn, you drop them in there, and on the back of the popcorn, you got prizes. So you go live, you show a product, they say they want it. If they buy Coochie shaving cream from you, then you pull a prize for them. The prize might be $3 off, $10 off, $5 off, $1 off, sample pack, free gift that you pick, free toy, free discounts, free Coochie, free kiss spray, whatever it is that you want to offer. On the back of those prizes. I put free Coochie, free kiss spray, and free toy up here as like the big items, but you can literally give away whatever you want. If you got a Kate Spade laying around, you want to give somebody, like, put it on there. If you got a gift card from Christmas that you're not planning on using, put it on there. Whatever prizes you want to give away, you can totally do that during the popcorn prize party. It's so much fun. You sell a ton of stuff, and your clients are going to love it. They're going to be looking forward to it. So that's happening on January 19th, which is National Popcorn Day. But you want to start promoting it now. So this is the flyer I would use to start sharing the idea with them on the 15th, right? On the 16th, you see Popcorn Party Algorithm Booster. You also see that on the 17th, along with prep for Popcorn Party. By prep, I mean you're going to have to print out popcorn pieces. You're going to have to like get things straight, go and pick up your popcorn container, decide what you're showing. So make sure that you're prepping for that. I marked off the 17th for that, but I also put Algorithm Booster on the 16th and the 17th because I created a couple of them for you to post. These are what they look like. Whenever you post these, you just want to make sure that in the caption you're putting something like, don't forget popcorn party happening this day, because people are going to be commenting on them and they're going to see that. it's going to get seen more regularly, which is what we mean by algorithm booster in general. The next day on here after the algorithm booster days, it says messages about popcorn party. Make sure that you are privately messaging people. Make sure that you are text messaging people and letting them know that this event is happening. Actually inviting them to the event via messenger make all the difference in the world, because they know that you reached out to them like, hey girl, I know you love that coochie shave cream. When you get it this week during my popcorn prize party, you're also going to get a prize. Like, do you want to invite? I'm having a super fun party in my group. Can I shoot you an invite? All the things. So make sure you're messaging people. And then the 19th is your popcorn prize party. Whoop, whoop. This is another flyer I created for it. You can post them when and however you'd like, but this is another one that I created for it. The popcorn prize party is going to be so much fun. I hope you make tons of money and really, really enjoy it. If anything needs to be changed, date, time-wise, I tried to make it so that you could do that. In particular, with the black one here, you can literally black out where it's at. But if you need to change anything in particular on this one, you can do that as well. Okay. The popcorn prize party is going to be so much fun. I hope you make tons of money. And if there's anything you need to change about the date or the time of this particular party, make sure that you do that on the flyers. You can put little white boxes or whatever the case may be on these particular flyers, this one and the first one, if you need to change the date or time. I actually made the time 9 o'clock because what you'll see is that we also have a team meeting that day. Those typically start at 6:30. So I wanted to make sure that, like, following the team meeting, you're able to hop on and get your prize party done. If you wanted to do it before the team meeting, that's totally acceptable too. Or if you need to change the date, I recommend doing it on the 19th because that's National Popcorn Day. But I mean, you can celebrate National Popcorn Day on the 20th. I don't think anyone's going to mind. On the 20th, I have National Get to Know Your Customers Day. This is a real thing, and I thought it was super cool. It's also this or that Thursday, so make sure you post your this or that. But thought it was really cool idea just to kind of get to know your clients that day. So sending private messages to them, going to their page and seeing things about them, and messaging them about that, sending them text messages, whatever the case may be. If you see that someone's gotten married or they've got something going on in their life, like, reach out to them and really spend some time getting to know them on that day in particular. You could even plan an in-person event at your home or your business where you have people come in and actually look at products and stuff, but more so just come to chat. Invite them for food or drinks or whatever. You can have an outing with them. Plan something on this day in particular that's going to help you to get to know your clients. I did create a post for it, but I hope that you guys don't just stop at the post. Like, don't just post this. Go outside of the box and think of other ways that you can get to know your clients, because connection means everything. Everything when it comes to this business. This is the post. It'll be super fun. You can play it in your group. And I think it got a lot of traction in some of the groups that I've used it in before. It didn't look like this exactly. I've changed it up, but you can use this in your group and it'll get a lot of traction too. Super fun way to get to know your clients. The next day is Follow-Up Friday. You're going to be following up for your popcorn party. All the things. Share Something Saturday and Self-Care Sunday are both kind of just blank. The next day is Follow-Up Friday. So you're going to be following up from people from your popcorn party. You're going to be sending messages and that kind of thing. The next day is Share Something Saturday, and I left that one blank. You are going to go live and share something. I've got some ideas for you as to what you can share, but I didn't want to, like, hold you to it. Like, that one can be creative and kind of be your own thing. On the 23rd, it says Self-Care Sunday. So do what you will with that. But on the 24th, you'll see it says Advertise Spouse Day Bundles. So Spouse Day, National Spouses Day is actually the 26th. So I created some bundles for that, but I actually have a couple ideas for it. So the bundles I created for it, you could start advertising on the 23rd and 24th. This is what it looks like National Spouses Day is coming. You can even put in some words like, you're going to treat your honey on Valentine's Day because everyone does, but what about celebrating National Spouse Day? You know what I mean? Kind of thing. So don't forget about this day as well. Like, your partner knows about Valentine's Day. Do they know about National Spouses Day? What about just treating them because? You know what I mean? Like a just because gift. So whatever wording, verbiage you want to use, the bottom where it says to order, comment, private message, or text, you can change to your information. When I post this, it's obviously going to have like my web address and phone number and that kind of thing. So I left it white so you guys can change it to whatever you'd like. The next day on the 25th, it says Cutest Couples Contest. This is an algorithm booster, but it's also going to help you to get people into your group. It looks like this. So you're going to post this into your group. People will post a picture with themselves and their partner in the comments, and then the picture with the most likes wins. They're going to add people to the group to get them to like the image so that they win. What do they win? You can decide. You can go live on that Saturday, talk about this contest coming up, and you can decide then what you're going to be gifting and let them know. Like, maybe they're going to get something cute that has to do with couples and a couple's gift or whatever. And you can even put up there, couple's gift is the prize or whatever. You know what I mean? So super cool idea. Great way to get algorithms going in the group, but also to get people added to the group. The next day is actually National Spouses Day. So you can post those bundles and get those going. Next day says the 27th and 28th actually says start promoting Valentine's Day Sale. This is where I want you to start thinking about going to the next month. We're getting really close. We're at the 27th. We're getting really close into like our selling season, which is all of this Valentine's Day stuff. People are going to be wanting to shop with you for Valentine's Day. Don't make it hard for them. Make it super easy. I'm personally doing a Valentine's Day like stupid Cupid sale in my group. It's going to be a live sale where I'm literally holding up products, giving them a number and giving them a sale price, where people can comment and claim their prizes, claim their products, right? And there's going to be one huge prize for anyone who shops. They'll get entered in to win that. That is how I am doing my Valentine's Day sale. But there's tons of different ways. If you're not doing a popcorn party, like prize party, you could do a Valentine's Day prize party where you put like hearts up behind you and you wear cute little heart antlers or whatever the case may be, and you pull prizes that way. You could do like a flash sale style sale where you actually post images with the different prices. This is the normal price, the retail price. This is the sale price I'm offering. So it's totally up to you to decide how you're doing your Valentine's Day sale. Just make sure you're doing a Valentine's Day sale, right? I shared my flyers with you guys for what I'm doing for the Stupid Cupid sale, and this is kind of what they look like. So your sale can look like whatever you want it to look like. This is mine. The bundle is like a $400 bundle that I got for like 60 bucks off the sale page. Okay, so this is all like sale items that I grabbed that are going to be included in that bundle, and you can do your bundle however you want. So you don't necessarily have to share that third image with the bundle on it, but these are the flyers that I'm using to promote my sale. You can change the dates and times and whatever you want, but the point is, make sure you are having some kind of Valentine's Day sale coming up and don't miss out on the money that you could be making for the Valentine's Day stuff that's happening. The next thing that I want to show you guys, if you look on the calendar, it says it's National Puzzle Day on the 29th. So there's a small puzzle that you guys, it's also Share Something Saturday. So there's a small like word find that you guys can use, post it into your group as people comment. That'll boost your algorithms, and then go live and talk about your own PR experience and what perks about the business you absolutely love, and kind of help you to find new recruit leads. So that's kind of my idea for the Share Something Saturday on the 29th. The last day of the month says Cupid Letters. This is an idea that I like kind of jumped off of from last month's Santa letters. This is very, very similar, and I put it on the last day of the month because it's going into Valentine's Day. You can do it sooner, before. You can do it on that 27th, whenever you decide to, but start showing that you have these available at some point towards the end of January to kind of lead into the month. This is what it looks like. So you're offering to send these letters to their partners, and then they will in turn be sending you their gifts, their ideas about what they like, their wish list, and then you're sending the partners the list, and then the partners are contacting you to purchase those gifts. You want to make sure you follow up with this, and you want to do it so that you have time to get those gifts before Valentine's Day. The trick here is that you're offering them all bundled up and already wrapped. That is what guys want. Just saying, just throw that out there. They want something they don't have to think about, that it's already all put together and cute and it has all the things she wants in it, right? So the idea is that you're offering them gift wrap. You're also offering them otherwise, but putting on there that you'd offer them gift wrapped is like the moneymaker, right? So those are your letters there. That's January. That's what I have for you guys. That is what I have planned out. I hope you guys love the calendar. The Google Doc attached to it has lots of different links and stuff for you to click on. So make sure that you browse that Google Doc as well. And then if you don't already, make sure that you go into the team page so that you can grab all of these images and save them yourself, and create what you would like for your January month. I am super, super excited about the new year, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do all year long. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.